discuss about random variable. Then we discuss about probability mass function, probability distribution, and expectation. Then time per minute. Then we discuss about a moment generating function. So these are the preliminaries for the study of discrete probability distribution and continuous probability distribution. So now we start from the random variable. So what is the random variable? Random variable. Random variable. So at its name, from its name, random variable, this one came from the random experiment. So what is the random experiment? Random experiment is an experiment which is performed under identical condition, but output is unpredictable. Means there is an uncertainty in output. Such experiment is called random experiment. For example, if we toss a coin, then there is a two chances, means either head will occur or tail will occur. But what will happen? This one is an uncertainty, means either head will occur or tail will occur. So if we perform this experiment several times, then this one is called random experiments. So then there is an outcome in a random experiment. If we relate the outcome of a random experiment with the real number, then this one is called what? This one is called random variable. So if we associate the real number with the outcome of random experiment. For example, if we toss a coin, 2 coins simultaneously. Toss 2 coins simultaneously. Then what will happen? What are the possibilities? What are the outcomes? There are 4 outcomes. Means the first one is a head, second one is a head-tail, third one is a tail-head, fourth one is a head-tail. So head, tail. These are the 4 outcomes if we perform this experiment. And this experiment is a what? This experiment is a random experiment. And this one is the outcome of a random experiment. If we denote this one is a sample, means a sample space of a outcome of a random experiment. So if we associate this outcome with a real number, then this one is called what? This one is called random variable. For example, here we take a event x equal what? X, and this one is also denoted by the variable, random variable. X is what? Number of heads. Number of heads. So here, if we associate the number, here s equal what? S equal, this one is a head, tail, and tail. So number of heads, how many number of heads here? There is 2 heads. How many number of heads here? There is 1 head. How many number of heads here? 1 head. How many number of heads here? 0 heads. So if we associate this one, x is a what? X have 3 values, either 0, 1 or 2. So what are the values of x? X have 0, 1 and 2. So here we associate 3 real numbers, 0, 1 and 2 with the outcome of a random experiment. So this one is called what? This one is called random variables. This one is x, and how many number of random real number here? There is a 3 real number, x0, x1, x2 or x1, x2, x3. So this one is called what? Random variable. So if more precisely, if we define the random variable, so what is the random variable? If you closely observe, this one is a what? This one is a function whose domain is a what? Whose domain is a outcome of a random experiment. This sample. So sample space of a outcome of a random experiment. And what is the range? Range is a real number. So mathematically, if we define, means not mathematically, in a word, if we write more precisely, a random variable is a function defined on sample space of outcome of random experiment, to minus infinite to infinite, to r is a minus infinite to infinite. Then this one is called what? This one is called random variables. So if mathematically we write how we define the random variable. Mathematically, if we try to write a function xw is called random variable whose domain is sample space of outcome of random experiment and range is minus infinite to infinite such that for event w what will happen? This function for event w xw is less than a, where a is a what? Where a is any real number. A is a real number. So this one is a what? This one is a definition of a random variables. So here we define so if we mathematically say this one is a what? This one is a function whose domain is a what? Whose domain is a sample space of outcome of a random experiment. This one is a sample space. So this one is a one example, and these are this one, and this one is a definition of a what? This one is a definition of a random variables. So now we try to categorize the random variables, and these are the definition for the one-dimensional random variables. So there is a two-dimensional random variable, three-dimensional random variables, but here only we discuss about a one-dimensional random variables. So if we talk about a one-dimensional random variable, so if we closely observe the sample space of a outcome of a random experiment. If the sample space of a outcome of a random experiment is a discrete variable, then random variable is called what? Discrete random variable. And if this outcome of a random experiment is a continuous variables, then this one is called what? Continuous random variables. So there are basically, in case of a one-dimensional random variable, there are two types of a random variable: discrete random variable and continuous random variable. And if the outcome of a random experiment is a discrete, means this sample space of outcome of a random experiment is a discrete, then random variable defined on this sample space is called what? Discrete random variable. And if this sample space outcome of a random experiment is a continuous variable, then the random variable defined over this sample space is called what? Continuous random variable. So here we take some more example to clarify how we define the random variables. So for example, for sake of simplicity, we take an example to toss a single coin several times. If we toss a single coin several times, then what is the outcome? Outcome is either head or tail, but this one is unpredictable. So there is a chance, there is uncertainty. So such type of experiment is called random experiment, but what is the outcome? Outcome is either head or tail. So toss a coin, toss a coin several times. So this one is what? This one is called what? Random experiment. What is the outcome of this experiment? Outcome of this experiment is what? Head or tail. There are two outcomes, head or tail. Suppose here we denote xw is a what? Xw is a random variable, and this one is what? Number of heads. So if we associate this one, number of a head, with the outcome of a random experiment, then xw equal what? Xw equal, this one is a 1 if there is a 1 head. If w equal what? 1 head. And this one is a 0 if w equal what? 0 head. Similarly, if we take a example of what? Example of a dice. We take an example of a dice. So toss a dice. So toss a dice, again this one is a random experiment because outcome is unpredictable. What is the outcome? This one is there is an uncertainty. So this experiment is, if we toss a dice several times, so what is the outcome? Outcome is a what? Outcome is this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the outcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we define xw is a random variable. What is the random variable? Here xw is a number on upper face. Then what is the value? What are the possible values? In terms of a real number, possible value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means xw equal what? W. And w is a what? W is equal what? W is a any number. W equal number on upper face. Number on upper face. So in this case, it's not necessary there is a one random variable. Maybe for a one random experiment there are several random variables. Suppose here for this experiment number Means example number 3. We take one another random variable yw. Yw is a what? Yw is a 0 and 1. If w is a what? W is a even number. Even number. Even number. Even number. And if w is a what? Odd number. Odd number. Odd number. So this one is a what? This one is a one another random variables. There are only two possibilities. If one will occur, this one is odd number, then what will happen here? This one is a 1. If 2, then 0. 3, 1, 4, 0, 5, 1, 6, 0. So here we associate two real numbers, 0 and 1, with the outcome of a what? With the outcome of a random experiment. We associate 1 with the 0, we associate 2 with the 1, not 1, sorry. We associate 1 with the 1, we associate 2 with the 0, we associate 3 with the 1, we associate 4 with the 0, we associate 5 with the 1, we associate 6 with the 0. So here we associate the real number with the outcome of a random experiments. Here you may also means say this one is a what? W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, W6. Then W1 is assigned to 1, W2 is assigned to 0, W3 is assigned to 1, W4 is assigned to 0, W5 is assigned to 1, W6 is assigned to the 0. Means outcome of a random experiment is assigned by a real number. Here there is a two outcomes. This one is a W1, this one is a what? W2. W1 is assigned, if 1 head, then this one is a 1. W is 0 head, then this one is a 0. Means this one is assigned to a real number 1, this one is assigned to a real number 0. So this one is a what? This one is a definition of a random variables. So now random variable are two types. As we discussed, as we say earlier, random variable is a two types. And this one depends on what? This one depends on the nature of a outcome of a random experiment. Nature of this sample space. Nature of what? Sample space S. If the outcome of a random experiment, these values, nature of this one is a what? Discrete variable. What is the discrete variable? If the any variable is a countable, like a number of a student in a classroom. Number of a student in a classroom is always countable, and this one is not a fractional value. So a number of a student may be the 45, maybe the 46, maybe the 47, but this one is not equal to 45.4 like this one, 44.2 like this one. So this one is a countable, and this one is called what? Discrete variable. So here head and tail. Head and tail, either head will occur or tail will occur, but this one is not in a fractional value. This one is not in a fractional value. So what we say here? This one is a what? This one is a discrete variable. So the random variable here we define over this sample space is called discrete random variable. If these are these values be the continuous variable. For example, height of a student, weight of a student, or distance. If we measure the distance is also a continuous variable. So time is also a continuous variable. Age is also a continuous variable, because this one is a change with time, and you cannot accurately measure the height as well as time as well as what? As well as means length of a means a distance of any particular body. So what I am saying, why we are unable to measure accurately if we talk about a 1 kilometer. If we measure in term of a meter, maybe this one is a 1000.01 meter. If we measure in term of a centimeter, maybe this one is a more than 1 kilometer. If we measure in term of a centimeter, similarly if we measure in term of a millimeter, then also there is a means accuracy will increase, but maybe this one is not equal to the 1 kilometer. So this one is a what? This one is means a definition of a random variable and types of a random variable of one dimension. One dimensional random variable means a discrete and continuous random variable. Discrete if sample space of outcome of a random experiment is a discrete, then discrete random variable. If this one is a continuous, then continuous random variable. Now, in case of a discrete random variable, here we define a what? Here we define a from a discrete random variables, we define what? We define a discrete probability distribution. And to define a probability distribution, there is a need of a probability mass function. So in case of a discrete random variable, discrete random variable, discrete random variable, random variable, discrete random variable. Now here we are going to define what? We are going to define probability mass function. Probability distribution, probability distribution, as well as, and to define a probability distribution, there is a need of a what? There is a need of a probability mass function. Probability mass function. Probability mass function. Probability mass function. How we define the probability mass function? So, if we associate the with the random variable probability also. So, if we associate a real number with the outcome of a random experiment with probability also, then this one is called what? This one is called probability distribution. So, first we define the probability mass function, then we define probability distribution. So, what is the probability mass function for discrete random variable? For discrete random variable x, the probability mass function, the probability mass function is denoted by probability of x equal x, probability of x equal x, and defined as denoted by not this one here, probability of x equal x. Also you may define like this one, means if we talk about what? If we talk about probability of x equal x, and you may also write in this way, denoted by probability of x equal x or fx x, and denoted by this one, and defined as probability of x equal x, f of x equal what? Equals probability of x equal xi equal pi for x equal xi. Xi means xi, I ranges from 1 to n. Otherwise, what is the value? Otherwise 0. Otherwise 0. Then this one is called probability mass function. Probability mass function, and if we closely observe, means this one is a defined, means probability is a defined for all possible values of random variables. Means For finite values, this one is a probability pi. For other cases, what is the probability? Probability is a 0. Means in case of impossible event, what is the probability? Probability becomes 0. So, what is the probability of a probability mass function? Property of a probability mass function, PMF. Probability mass function. Property of a probability mass function. What is the probability? Sum of all the probability. Sum of all the probability means the summation of a pi. Summation of a pi equal to what? 1. And obviously, for all the values of a probability of a p x equal xi is a what? Greater or equal to 0. Greater or equal to 0, because this one is a probability, and by the definition of a probability, sum of a probability equal to what? Sum of a probability equal to 1, and probability always greater or equal to 0. So this one is a what? Greater or equal to 0. So this one is a what? This one is a property of a probability mass function. So as in a previous example, how we define the probability mass function. For example, as we take earlier, tossing 2 points simultaneously, then what is the outcome? Sample space with the what? Head, 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 tail, tail, head, and head, head. This one is the outcome. So now here, if we write what? Here, if we write this one is the sample space W1, W2, W3, W4. So W4, W1, W2, W3, W4. So if we associate this one with the real number, suppose XW is a what? XW is a number of heads. Number of head. Number of a head. So what are the possible values of X? The possible values of X is a what? The possible values of X is a 0, 1 and 2. So how many number of term means how many number of terms in a domain? There is a 0, 1 and 2. So not a domain. Domain is there is a 4 terms, but in a range there is a 3 terms, 0, 1 and 2. So 0, 1 and 2. So if we associate the probability with this one, probability of X, what is the probability of a 0? Probability of a 0 means occurrence of a 0 event. This one is how many number of a favorable event? There is a 1 event. And how total number of event is a what? Total number of event is a 4. So what is the probability of this one? 1 by 4. One head, there are 2 favorable events, head, tail and tail head. And what is the classical definition of a probability? Number of a favorable event upon total number of events. So how many number of a favorable event here? 2 divided by what? Total number of event is what? 4. 2 by 4. And this one is again 2 heads. There is a 1 possible favorable event, 1 by 4. So this one is now if we try to define this one for this random experiment, for this random variable, if we try to define the probability mass function, here this sample space is a what? Discrete sample space, because outcome of this one is a discrete variable. So here we able to define the probability mass function. Now how we define the probability mass function for this random experiment? So if we try to define here fx, x equal what? Probability of x equal x equal what? There is a, if x equal 0, x equals 0, then what is the probability? 1 by 4. 1 by 4. If x equal 1, then what is the probability? 1 by 2. And x equal 2, then what is the probability? 0, 2. Here if we write 0, 2, then probability is what? 1 by 4. And other cases, otherwise, what is the probability? Probability is a 0. Probability is a 0. So this one is a probability mass function for this random experiment. So if we here closely observe, all the probability is what? Greater or equal to 0. And what is the, you may say not greater or equal to 0, you may say this one is lie between 0 to 1, greater or equal to 0, less or equal to 1, probability lie between 0 to 1. So, now, here, this one is a, now what is the sum of probability? 1 by 4 for the 0, 1 by 2 for the 1, for the 2, this one is a 1 by 4, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, this one is a what? 1. So, what is the sum of probability? Probability at x equals 0 plus probability at x equal 1 plus probability at x equal 2 plus probability at x equal 3 and so on. So, probability at x equal to 0 is a what? 1 by 4 plus probability at x equal 1 is a 1 by 2. Probability at x equal 2 is a 1 by 4. For all other cases, what is the value? Value is a 0. What is the sum of probability? This become 1. 1 by 4, 1 by 4, this one is a 1 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, this one is a 1. So this one is a what? This one is a probability mass function. This one is a probability mass function for this case. Now, what is the probability distribution? What is the probability distribution? So, if we associate the probability with the random variable, then that distribution is known as a what? That distribution is known as a probability distribution. Like a frequency distribution, if we associate x, a frequency, means associate the frequency with x, means x1, f1, x2, f2, x3, f3 up to xn, fn, this one is a what? This one is a frequency distribution. Similarly, for the discrete random variable, x1, there is a probability of x equal x1, p1, x2, p2, x3, p3, x4, p4, xn, pn. So, if we associate the probability with the random variable, then this one is called what? This one is called probability distribution. So, x1, p1, x2, p2, up to what? xn, pn. If we associate the probability with the random variable, then this one is called what? This one is called probability distribution. If this random variable is a what? If this random variable is a discrete random variable, discrete random variable, then this probability distribution is known as a what? Discrete probability distribution. Discrete probability distribution. Discrete probability distribution. And if this random variable is a continuous random variable, then there is a continuous probability distribution. Later on we discuss about this one, means continuous probability distribution. So, now discrete probability distribution. Now there is a discrete distribution function. So, now we define the distribution function. Distribution function, how we define the distribution function and how we define the, means how we differentiate this one with the probability distribution. So, next one is the what? Distribution function. Distribution function. Distribution function. Distribution function. And here we talk about a what? Discrete distribution function, not a continuous. Here we talk about a discrete distribution function. Discrete distribution function. Discrete distribution function. So, as earlier we say, if the random variable is a discrete random variable, then corresponding distribution is a corresponding probability distribution is a what? Discrete probability distribution. Similarly, for discrete random variable x, discrete random variable RV is denoted by the what? Short form of a random variable. Random variable for discrete random variable x, the function fx is called discrete distribution function is called discrete distribution function called discrete distribution function or cumulative discrete distribution function such that fx equal probability of x is less or equal to x equal to probability of xw is less or equal to x for x belongs to what? Minus infinite to infinite. Or x belongs to minus infinite to infinite. So now what is the meaning of this one? How we try to elaborate this one with the one example. So what is the discrete distribution function and what is the discrete probability distribution? So again, if we take the example of what? If we take the example of a same example, means example of tossing 2 coins simultaneously. So, and occurrence of a head. XW is a what? Here example tossing 2 coins simultaneously. Then what is the outcomes? Means we denote this one is a what? Outcome is a what? Sample space is a what? Sample space is a head, tail, head, and tail. And here we denote xw be the random variable, and that random variable is a number of heads. So in a random variable xw, how many values? There are 3 values, x1, x2 and x3. What is the value of x1? This one is a 0, x2 is a 1, x3 is a 2. Either there is a 0 head or 1 head or 2 head. So what is the probability of this one? Probability of x. Probability of a 0 head, this one is a what? 1 by 4. Probability of a 1 head, this one is a 1 by 2. Probability of a 2 head, this one is a 1 by 4. You may also denote this one as a probability of a x1, probability of a x2, probability of a x3. Probability of a x3. Probability of x3. Now, if we differentiate, means try to understand what is the distribution function and probability distribution. So probability distribution is what? If we associate the random variable with their probability. So what is the value? This one is a what? This one is a x, random variable. This one is a what? This one is a probability. Then this one is a what? This one is a between 0 and 1. And random experiment, there is infinite number of values. So here, suppose this one is a 0, this one is a 1. If we here denote this one is a 1, this one is a 2. 0, 1 and 2. So 0, 1 and 2. So at 0, what is the probability? Probability is a 1 by 4. If this one is a 1 by 2, 1 by 2, this one is a what? 1 by 4. This one is a what? This one is a 3 by 4. This one is a 3 by 4. So at 0, what is the probability? Probability is a 1 by 4. So this one is the notation. This one is the notation. At 1, what is the probability? Probability is a 1 by 2. Probability is a 1 by 2. 1 by 2. At 2, what is the probability? Probability is a 1 by 4. 1 by 4. This one is called what? This one is a probability distribution. Probability distribution. Probability distribution. Probability distribution. Now, probability distribution. Now, if we talk about a distribution function, again, distribution function. This one is a random variable, and this one is a probability. Probability. And here we denote this one is by the P. Probability P. So, if we talk about this one is a what? This one is a 0. This one is a 1. And this one is a 2. This one is a 3. And so on. So, what is the fx? Here we denote not probability. This one is a distribution function fx. This one is a what? This one denote the fx. Here, so fx is a what? Fx is a probability of x is less or equal to x. So this one is a small x, fx. So what is the value for f1? f1 equal what? Probability of x is less or equal to 1. What is the probability of x is less or equal to 1? Probability of x is less or equal to 1 is 1 by 4. So at 0, what is the, at 0, this one is at 0, this one is 1 by 4. At 1, what is the value? f1 equal what? Probability of x is less or equal to 1. And this may be written as what? Probability of x equal 0 plus probability of x less or equal to 1. This one is a what? This one is a, in this case, this will become probability at x equals 0 plus probability at x equal 1. What is the probability? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. What is the value? 3 by 4. So, value is 3 by 4. What is the value of f2? Similarly, if we talk about f2, what is the value of f2? f2 become what? f2 become probability of x less or equal to 2. This one is a probability at x equals 0, 0. Probability at x equals 0. Probability at x equals 0 plus probability at x equals 1 plus probability at x equals 2. What is the value? Value become 1. So, we try to plot here. So, at 0, what is the fx? Fx is a 1 by 4. Fx is a 1 by 4. 1, if this one is a 1, this one is a 1 by 2, this one is a 1 by 4, this one is a 3 by 4. So at 0, what is the value? Value is a 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Up to 1, value is about 1 by 4. But at 1, what is the value? 3 by 4. So this one is a what? This one is a this one. At this point, what is the value? Value is a 3 by 4. Value is a 3 by 4, this one. At 2, value is a 3 by 4. Then at 2, what is the value? Value is a 1. This cannot be increased. After that, what is the value? This one is a. This one is a. So this one is a what? This one is a distribution function. Distribution function. distribution function. Distribution function. So this one is a probability distribution and this one is a what? This one is a distribution function. So next, what are the properties of a distribution function? What are the properties of a distribution function? If we talk about the properties of a distribution function, what are the properties of a distribution function? Properties of a distribution function. So here we write the properties of a distribution function. Properties of distribution function. Distribution function. And this one is for discrete distribution function. Discrete distribution function. So discrete distribution function, what is the property? Property is a probability of a x greater than a less or equal to b, equal what? Equal to f of b minus f of a. F of b minus f of a. Probability at x is greater than a less or equal to b. Now how we prove this one? This property. This one is the first property. This one is a very important property to find out what? To find out a probability. So probability x is greater than a less or equal to b. So how we write this one? Probability of this can be written as what? X is greater than a less or equal to b plus probability of x is less or equal to a. If we add in this probability of x is less or equal to a, then this one equal to what? Probability of x is less or equal to b. Probability of x is less or equal to b. So now if we understand this concept with this figure, we try to correlate. So probability between what? Probability between a to b. This one is the probability between a to b. And if we add probability x is a less or equal to a, this one is a and b, less or equal to a, this one is a less or equal to a. And this one is a what? This portion. And if we add this portion, less or equal to a, then this one equal to what? This one equal to less or equal to b. Probability of x is less or equal to b. So now if we try to simplify this one, probability of x is greater than a less or equal to b, this one equal probability of x less or equal to b minus probability of x less or equal to b. And by the definition of what? By the definition of a distribution function. This one equal what? This one equal f of b minus f of a. So now if probability at x equal a is a 0, like in a case of a continuous distribution, at any point what is the probability? Probability at any point equal to 0. So and probability x equal to b equal to 0, then what will happen? Then if these two happen, probability of x equal a equal to 0, probability of x equal to b equal to 0, then probability of x is greater or equal to a, less or equal to b, equal to probability of x greater than a, less or equal to b, equal to probability x is greater than a less than b equal to probability of x is greater than a less than equal to b have a what? Have a same value, and this one equal to what? F of b minus f of a. F of b minus f of a. This one equal to what? F of b minus f of a. So, but if this condition satisfied, so in case of a continuous probability distribution, this one automatically satisfied, but in case of a discrete distribution, if these two conditions satisfy, then the probability of this one equal to what? F of b minus f of a.